hearing that theme song, which means it's Monday, night at 8 p.m., which means it's time for another episode of FM Rager. Hey, everybody, I'm your host, Connor Clifton, joined, as always, by my lovely co-host, Ned Gale. Ned, how the heck are you?
I'm doing good. I'm hanging out. I'm going to stop the song because I don't know how to fade it out in a proper way.
It was pretty loud.
Yeah, right? It was pumping.
It was really loud.
Somebody tell that band to quiet.
It got me all jazzed up for the show today. We've got a really fun show planned for y'all. I actually made notes. We're giving a shit now.
Ooh.
We're taking it seriously on our third year of existence. So let's just jump right into it. Ned, how was your freaking weekend?
My freaking weekend was the 4th of freaking July.
Yeah, it sure was. Did you do anything fun?
No.
Yeah.
We drank some beers in the driveway in front of the shows, Jared and Maddie's.
Yeah. We hung out. We got to meet their new dog, see their cool garage.
Yeah.
That was really fun. We got to start we finished the Fast and the Furious franchise like we talked about. Well, Jared, Cody, Ned and I have all begun the Mission Impossible franchise, which is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, we've opened a new door to a new franchise that I am very excited about. I love gadgets.
Since the four of us all got tested and we got negative, by the way, we got our test results in and we got negative tests. We're thinking maybe, we bring the two boys on and we all talk about the Mission Impossible franchise on a future Rager episode. I had so much fun talking about Fast and Furious with them. Love to talk about Mission Impossible. But all that to say, again, we did get our test results. We tested negative for COVID-19, which is great. We have known some people to get infected, some in my family, some who are our friends. And so I urge each and every one of you out there to please get tested for COVID-19. I know Kroger is doing something. That's what we use.
Mm-hmm. CVS as well.
Mm-hmm. So please find a way to get tested for COVID.
Even if you're not feeling symptoms, it's not a bad idea to check in, see how your body's doing.
Yeah.
What are some of those symptoms though? If people are wondering, because I know fever and stuff like that.
Nausea.
Yeah.
You could be running a fever. You could be coughing. If you have a dry cough. Sinus problems.
I've seen new confusion is one.
New confusion.
Which is something I have just every time I wake up.
Yeah.
This is new.
No sense of smell. And no sense of taste. Those are the ones to keep an eye out for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And well, if you are do you want to say it?
No, you could. Yeah. If you find that you have no sense of taste, then you're likely one of our fans.
I should have delivered it.
Yeah, you should have.
I know you're going to read it off your notes.
I mean, it was your joke. I just wrote it down. So I was like, oh, fuck this.
You're really excited. I thought you were going to go for it, so it's kind of backing off the jump on it.
I was excited for you to slam dunk the shit out of
Guys,
this joke.
Welcome to a little behind the scenes. Look, when we talked about this before, we did talk about doing this joke.
Yes.
We didn't establish who was going to say it
No,
tonight.
we did not. Now we know another thing.
That's on us. Okay. Yeah.
Like I said earlier, we're giving a shit now. We're doing some pre-production, and you get to witness what giving a shit looks like.
Yeah.
We're working through it.
And if you were with us at the beginning, you've seen us.
You've seen us figure
this
out the
isn't
show.
New. Yeah, we're figuring it out. We're doing it. We're live. We're happening.
Keep in mind, this show used to be done at a radio station. You've watched us learn how to do it at home.
Yeah.
And you can do it too, but don't do it at Monday nights at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's our slot.
But if you have questions, we're happy to answer them.
We'll
help you out a lot.
Yeah, we're more than happy to do that. Other things that happened this weekend. Look, you went to a baby thing. You went to a baby party.
A baby thing. Yeah, the Grisby's beautiful baby daughter turned 1 just this weekend, so I got to go pay my respects to the boss. And she smiled at me, and it was great.
That's nice. Also, we can ask Antoine this about what he's been watching, because we watched some other stuff this weekend, too. And this whole long week. I had a long weekend. I took some days off, so it was pretty fun. Anyway, before we move on with our interview and our a cool video that I wanted to show y'all, we have had a raffle going on this past week.
Yeah, here's the sticker. Pulling it up right here. This bad 1 by 1 footer.
Yep. Donations have officially closed for the contest. You can still donate. We'll still move it along.
Do we have a door close sound, that AOL one or something? The doors are now closed.
And we have raised $134 for Restoring Justice. Thank you all so much for this. We really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, for real.
Love our fans. And Ned, I think we're ready to announce the winner of the contest.
We've got the switcher right here. I'm pulling it up. Oh, it's got the names already pulling up on it. Whoops, don't look at that part. Okay, the names are pulling through. They're going through. What's going on here? Hey, whoa, hey!
That is not...
Why is this not... Wait. Why are you doing this to me? Random name picker. Is that not a name from the list?
Absolutely. No.
No. What happened to the list I just put in there? Oh, boy.
All right. Hang tight with us, people. We're getting the...
Oh, it's on 2 separate windows. That's why.
Oh. Okay.
This makes this less confusing. 1 second. Getting the right name picker here.
Okay.
Coming out. Now we're playing it. And it's going. And then, whoa, who's it going to be? Whoa,
and the winner is Hannah Trump. Hannah, get at us if you're watching the show. Otherwise, we'll get at you afterwards. And we'll get you this 12 by 12 sticker designed by a friend of the show, Theo.
And I believe small stickers, or Reggie-size stickers, and shirts are still available for order.
Mm-hmm.
I do not have the website on me, but if you watched last week's episode, 2 weeks ago's episode, you can get all that information. Or just hit us up after this.
Yeah, go ahead. Look, before we bring on your guest today, I decided I wanted to show off, some Houston homegrown celebs.
Some H-Town heroes.
Yeah. And I didn't need to look any further than the National Geographic Channel. I believe that's the channel the show is on.
Natty Geo.
Yeah. To discover doomsday preppers. And there are 2 men from Houston who managed to get on an episode. Kind of reminds me of you and me because some technical difficulties occur.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just want to. It's a cool video. Ned, do you have anything you want to say about this video?
If anyone's been playing Last of Us 2, I feel like they're going to really relate to what's going on with this. I think we've all found ourselves with our toes hanging over a cliff of an apocalypse.
Yeah.
And we're all just kind of checking out what's going on down there. Maybe thinking about what it might be like to be down there. And this, I think, is a good glimpse.
Yeah. It also shows you what your average suburb dad is really like in the apocalypse. So go ahead and pop that on, and we'll be right back with our guest.
Tom and Steve will detonate an IED from inside a hunting blind 20 feet high, which eliminates face-to-face threats and provides a panoptic view of the Alamo's land. This allows them to detect enemies from miles away and direct their fire towards the kill zone.
Sighted in. 3, 2, 1. Hey, get back, Steve. One thing I do find irritating about Steven is safety. Steven has not grown up with weapons like I did.
I am a big believer in large capacity magazines. My attitude is the bigger the better.
Steve's rifle has a 100-round capacity magazine, which is recommended for ambush situations because it can sustain a high volume of fire. Because the firing power is so great, it is outfitted with a muzzle brake to reduce recoil and increase accuracy.
Target acquired, Tom. Fire in the hole.
No, you're not bleeding. You don't have any discharge. Does it hurt at all?
I can't hear you. God damn it, Steve.
Go sit down. Come on.
Yeah. I don't want to stand. Things are spinning.
Do you feel better now that you're laying down?
Things are spinning.
Muzzle brakes reduce recoil, but they can increase sound volume to more than 140 decibels and cause serious injury. When Steve fired his shot from inside the hunting blind, the high-volume noise inside the confined space might have caused Tom to lose his hearing, even with his ear protection on.
Can you hear me at all? I need you to answer my question. Can you get your blood pressure? Let you lay down, cool off, calm down a little bit?
I saw the shell eject toward the windows. It wasn't near his face or anything. I'm not coming up with excuses or explanations or anything. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Your blood pressure's a little bit high.
All right, we have an ambulance on the way.
After 4 years of planning for a dirty bomb attack together, Steve's mistake might be the end of their prepping partnership.
Man, you up, man. I can't hear.
Tom Perez and Steve Vanasse are prepping to protect their families from a dirty bomb attack in Houston and assemble at Tom's ranch 300 miles away. They have combined their families, Steve's radiation knowledge, and Tom's weapons experience to create a prepping partnership that they believe will increase their chances of protecting the ranch's 700 acres. But after testing their most deadly security weapon to date, Tom may have sustained a serious injury and severed his ties with Steve.
When we checked him out, his vitals were a little bit elevated, just from the adrenaline, the shock, the fear, but he was fine.
Man, you up, man. You fired inside the freaking blind, dude. I might have to let you go, dude. I'm serious. I'm sorry. I might have to let you go. I'm sorry. I don't know what.
No matter what happens, man, I'm still here for you. I am. I've been heartbroken. But he's in pain. He is.
God, man.
But after realizing he did not suffer any permanent damage, Tom reassessed whether or not to end his 4-year partnership with Steve.
We're gonna have to work on a lot of rules. Safety needs to be put first. I'm just worried, that's all, man. You know, I mean, it's cool. I trust you, man, but we're just gonna have to work on safety, man. Okay?
Your ranch, your rules.
All right.
I respect that.
Okay, man. Maybe we can eat and just move on.
Your ranch,
Mercy me.
your rules. Love it. Love that video. All right, everyone. I'm really excited to introduce our guest. You've seen him on the show before. He's one of our good friends. Please give it up for a great comedian and a great guy all around, Mr. Antoine Colbreth. Hey, Antoine, how you doing?
What's up, guys?
Not much.
How's it going?
Good, good. Just hanging out at the house. How's it going for you, man?
Same.
You too. So, right before we cut to the video, we were going to talk about this new weekly thing we talk about, which is what are you watching, reading, or listening to? So,
Consuming.
what about you, man? What media are you consuming right now?
Well, watching a lot of TV as everybody is doing to get by. But Last of Us 2 came out last week, or was it the week before? Time is a construct. When it came out, that's what I started doing most prominently.
Okay.
Not bad.
Cool.
Yeah, it's the main focus of my time whenever I have
Has it been the general mood killer that it has been at this house?
No, because I guess what I really enjoy about the game, other than like the cinematics of it, which is also really nice, it's a really good story.
Yeah.
But I really like, and this sounds terrible, I really just like, taking my time and killing everybody in a room one at a time, very methodically.
I was sure you were about to say, like, the nature in the game is just so beautiful. You're like,
I mean,
"No,
that's dope too. But
I like to make it slow."
Like choking a guy out behind a door while another guy's just walking around looking for you is something about it.
That is one thing I really like about that game is you can take your time. You can like slowly just take out everyone in the room, do it artfully and everything. Or you could just like run in and start shooting like a maniac and like probably be okay. Like, it really gives you the ability to do either, and that's nice.
Yeah, you can really play it your way. There's no wrong way to do it.
It's like a Burger King meal.
Mm-hmm.
When you play The Last of Us 2, do you ever think, I could do this? I could live in the apocalypse. No. Really? Antoine, I got bad news for you. To quote the recently passed Charlie Daniels, COVID ain't going away.
Fuck.
So you gotta embrace the fact that we could very well have the apocalypse happen tomorrow. We could already be in the post-apocalypse and not even know it. An epoch is not even recognized until decades after it's begun.
Oh man.
So what do you think? I mean, if you don't think you can survive in the post-apocalypse, what are we doing?
I think for people like myself, just try and figure out the best way to just give what you have to the community, which is just like, art and comedy, and then hope that like
nobody wants that. They're gonna put 2 bullets in the back of our head and eat us for food.
And all this laughing that we've been doing has just been tenderizing our guts. Our meat is going to be very sought after.
Well, if we become the most dangerous I mean, it won't be that dangerous because how many of us are going to be able to fight back?
We're fucked because people are going to find us and say, binge eat your body fat. And they're going to eat us until we're just bones.
I mean, if I have to hear that again, kill me now.
I'll just go ahead and take care of myself.
Yeah. Can I do it? Yeah, just on me.
So you think that in the apocalypse that you would be better off as like a traveling performer?
Yeah, and just hope that I don't get killed on the way to the next town.
Yeah,
I do like that. If you were like, especially if you were juggling knives, so anytime someone crossed you, you could just be like, and like do some cool throwing star kind of stuff. I'm always thinking about post-apocalyptic combat. I feel like that's the one thing that I'm just not ready for and need to daydream about.
Yeah, you know what? I guess that's what it is. Is that if there are still guns, then I'm worried because anybody could have a gun. But if it's like hand-to-hand combat, I could probably hold my own for a little while.
Yeah,
I could take out a few people by myself.
I was gonna say when you say a little while,
if the moment called it, like if it was like just hands on hands, yeah, I'm gonna fuck a couple of y'all up. I'm not going out just without a complete fight, but I know I couldn't last like an hour.
Yeah, I'd probably claw one person's like ears and eyes, and then just be beaten into a pulp.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, there's no fighting fair. Just use whatever is around you. But
hey, there is no such thing as fighting fair. There are 2 grades in a fight: passing or failing. Mm-hmm. You either win or you lose. I'm talking about carrying sand in your pocket. I'm talking about exclusively punching the balls. I'm talking about doing whatever you can
and just
to survive.
Traps. When it comes to Last of Us, it's all about setting traps.
Yeah, you got to think ahead of your opponent, man. Yeah. So we got a game that we'd like to play with you, and we'd like to play with everybody listening at home. Sound off in the chat with your answers to this, but welcome to a new game we call The Bug Out Dugout.
We didn't have a sample for it, so I wasn't sure what to use.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, I'll try this one. We got to get out of this apocalypse.
Yeah, but first we got to grab our bug out bag. Luckily, we've been planning for this event for years and years. So we have only 5 items in our bug out bag. What are your 5 items? Only 5. So Antoine, would you like to go first, or would you like us to go first?
Let's go one item at a time.
One item at a time.
Yeah, and keep rotating it.
Oh, okay.
Just to see if they overlap.
Yeah.
This is good.
I'll go first. A knife.
Okay.
You can't go wrong with a knife.
I'll say a slingshot.
A slingshot.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I would say like one of those fighter starter kits, the flint.
Yeah, flint and steel.
Yeah, flint and steel.
Okay.
A decoy you.
Ooh, like an inflatable Antoine.
Just leave them
good.
around a corner, just like a couple strands of hair, like stuck on a tree branch. And then when people come around, they see the decoy, and then you can come back up behind them with the knife.
We have recently picked up a sponsor. It's Adam and Eve Sex Toys. They're making a blow-up doll series of all the Effin Rager friends of the show. So we'll put you in the running for that.
That's right. Over 100 different inflatable dolls of your favorite Houstonian creators.
None unique, all made from the same model, just painted a little bit differently.
Who are you going to buy? Antoine? Justin Blanford? Billy Trim? Emily Hines? Who knows? There's a lot of guests. All right, so who's next? You had decoy.
Oh yeah,
Ned.
decoy. Maybe just like a big net. You know, something that I could tie up to catch things, or like throw at people, or just sleep in.
That's good.
Make a hammock with that.
Yeah.
I would definitely carry. Let's see. I kind of really want one of those like El Presidente margarita things from Chili's, because you never know.
Yeah. You don't want to end up
Yeah.
next to a margarita with no glass.
Prepper
Or are you
goes
talking about the
both
trough?
ways. I got to be prepped for like if I ever need to, mix up a daiquiri or something for me and my cabal of road warriors.
Or you need to strain, like bugs out of the drinking water.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
That's
All
what I
right.
use the
Either way.
net for.
Yeah. I guess if there was a number 3, I'd have to pick just like a sense of adventure. So maybe a good book.
Ooh.
Okay. You only get
I
one.
don't know which one. So, but, a book.
By saying a good book, you're just going to get the good book. The
Bible.
Bible.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't want that. You can keep that.
All right, a good book. That is a very good one. What about you, Ned?
One of those sticky hands from like a capsule,
Yeah.
like quarter machines. I could steal weapons from other people. Like I could probably take your knife pretty easily.
Yeah.
Maybe your margarita thing. That might be too big.
I bet you could grab the knife, but when you pull it back, it's going straight in between your eyes, man.
Well, I'll have
Yeah.
another one on my other hand to catch weapons. Like, I basically have a gummy armor.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would bring one of those 6-in-1 family game kits that everyone just lets collect dust in
Wait,
their attic.
how big is this bag?
It's
Like a satchel, a bindle?
It's like a Felix the Cat bag. We didn't have bag size limitations. You could put a fucking car in your bug out bag.
okay. My
according
bug
to
out
these
bag is a
rules.
genie with infinite wishes.
Then it's not a genie. It's just a wish machine.
Yeah.
But the genie also has a personality that can also do wishes, so it's not just a machine dog.
Okay.
Nice.
I guess the 4th thing that I would keep in the bag are some of my closest friends, so that way I wasn't alone. So you guys would definitely be stuck wherever I was stuck at.
But that's good because we also have our bags.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah, you do, because my bag is bottomless.
Hell yeah. Man, now it's getting real weird. Okay. I'm going to bring... No, wait, it's your turn. Your turn. Sorry.
It's my turn. Oh, okay. Oh boy. Maybe like a blacklight poster. I just want to make sure the vibe is checked,
Blacklight
like wherever
poster.
I end up.
Blacklight poster. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I would bring a pen and paper.
Smart.
Yeah.
Okay.
And no
Just
one
one
can...
sheet?
No, I'll yeah, one sheet. And
Okay.
we all get to pass it around.
So that's your last 2
Yeah.
items: the pen and the paper. So
Wait, what the fuck?
Yep.
Nope, that's fair. That's fair.
No.
And I guess the last thing I would bring is like Monopoly. Yeah, because I want to be able to create hierarchy and and a sense of panic.
That's why I'm bringing Axis and Allies, or like Risk, something that's got like a bunch of pieces.
Yeah.
And is useless if you lose one.
Yeah, and you need every single piece.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring the mousetrap game.
We'll use that to catch food.
All right. Okay, so my final one that I'm going to bring will be. Fuck, man, I don't know. Okay, it's the apocalypse, right?
Right.
I have a feeling that since it's the apocalypse, there's going to be like a lot of monsters around, maybe a lot of ghosts and spirits.
I mean, we'll still be around each other, so yeah.
So I'm going to bring the Ecto Pack from Ghostbusters. Fuck, what is the name of that gun? The Ghostbusters gun. I'm going to catch ghosts in the apocalypse, and that will be my trade. I will go town to town capturing ghosts for the new feudal peasants of the apocalypse.
Yeah, when we choose our new surnames, you'll be Ghostbuster.
Hell yeah. Conner Ghostbuster. That's my new name. What's in
Yeah,
your
I mean,
bug?
I guess if time's just going to reset itself, once we lose all technology from all of the wars, I guess you could really bring back just like a cult will be so much easier to start
Oh, absolutely.
without fact checking.
Honestly, a robe with big moth spots on it might be a good investment. Something to make yourself look real big in front of like your peers and
That's
predators.
Actually, instead of a pen and paper, I want to revise. I'm just going to bring a gun. So I'll have my ghost gun, and then I'll have my people gun. Then I can shoot people and capture their spirits.
And it's got an ink pen bayonet, so you can still write, but it's very risky.
All right, you at home in the chat, sound off. What's in your bug out bag? Use the hashtag bug out dugout. Only on the Effin Rager chat line.
That's right.
Okay.
What else is in here? Oh, I forgot we had this.
Oh shit.
Oh, you're beautiful.
That's a good one too.
That's good. Okay. Good
All right,
to know.
Antoine. So we've got our bug out bag. We're gonna be traveling, performing. Where do you want to go?
Just up, to Canada.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you meant like a vertical up, like mountains. Or
Yeah,
Canadian mountains.
The mountains of Canada.
Okay. That'd be pretty good. I also thought that you meant just like going up, like in the new society, like becoming a warlord.
No, not a warlord.
I was thinking a hot air balloon.
I'll become the new Wizard of Oz.
If I had to like guess which of my friends, like if I looked up in a hot air balloon and saw someone I knew, I don't know why, but I think you're my first pick. Like I just.
It's funny that you said it because I was watching a show and somebody said something about hot air balloons, and then it was just in my head, and I was like, that does sound like fun.
Is that like? Can we ride hot air balloons? I get maybe not now. It's probably not a good time to do it. But
I think it's a perfect time to do it.
If it was just the two of us, I don't know.
Well, we don't have access to one unless someone in the chat does have access to a hot air balloon. I mean,
I think you can just go steal one.
you just take off a few sandbags or whatever.
Yeah,
but not too many.
I've never been. If you take off all the sandbags, do you just go up into space? What happens?
Yeah. You have to go all the way up, and you have to reset and come from the bottom. It's like a video game.
Have either of y'all been on a hot air balloon before?
No, I mean, it sounds terrifying.
Yeah.
I thought
It
I
sounds
had
terrifying.
as a very young child. I thought I went on a ride, but I can't fully remember that. I'm gonna ask my parents. It seems like a Boy Scout thing.
Jesus Christ, that sounds awful. I don't think we're meant to travel in hot air balloons.
Man was not meant to
I
travel
think
via
a lot of
hot
people,
air.
Yeah.
A lot of people realized that right after Hindenburg, I think.
Wait, we got some bug out bags.
Yeah, we got a bunch of
chat.
bug out bag stuff. I like that joke. All right, Sunday Sleep is saying, I'm thinking a pistol, a Brita filter, a tent, a portable CD player, and a journal. I can tell you right now, if you're looking to have a post-apocalyptic water filter, fuck Brita, invest in a Berkey water filter. It even gets rust out. It's way better. I mean, you pay for it, but trust me, it's like what most survivalists and preppers use.
And if you buy a Berkey filter, you do get a Berkey bag, which you can use as your bug out bag. So you can get a Berkey bug out bag bumper, babies.
Okay, so Busy as a Bree says, bug out, dugout, sunscreen, because we might be malnourished, but we will not have dark spots and wrinkles out here in the apocalypse. Also mascara.
As someone with an actively peeling sunburn, I'm very pro that sunscreen idea.
Busy as a Bree is still putting her list together. She only has 3 things, so I'll get to her later. Emily is saying, water cleaning kit, big hat, complete works of Jane Austen, pillow, and bug spray.
Pillow.
Pretty
Smart.
pillows. Yeah.
Pillow's very, very smart.
But if you have that robe with the moth spots, maybe you can roll that up into a big pillow.
Yeah. I also like a big hat.
Yeah, I'm pro big hat.
Yeah.
What is this big hat going to look like? Is it floppy big hat?
I mean,
tall
you know
big,
the big
hat?
hat. Whenever somebody says big hat, you know it's big.
Do we
I
have
see tall. I guess I'm thinking up again, but like maybe a really tall cowboy hat.
Do we have that Homer hat where he's wearing the cowboy hat with the horn and he's really happy?
Let me see.
Yeah, I mean, I love that one. All right, what else do we have? James Medford says mosquito repellent, deodorant, autographed Necco case. Oh, that's only 3. Oh, so Bree wanted me to clarify. She said mascara because all the Apocalypse TV shows make that seem really important for women to have. That's true.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
looks impeccable in the Apocalypse. Absolutely gorgeous. God, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to be dead, and I'll just be like the prettiest boy in town.
I'll be. I'm excited to be super ripped, super muscular, greased up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
wearing
it's like
cool
everybody in
face
the
makeup.
apocalypse looks very like sexily weathered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like they had a hard time, but they look good because of it.
Oh,
And I don't
yeah.
think we're all going to look like that. I mean, I will, but I don't know if we're all going to look like that.
No, I'm gonna look like some bones sprawled out like this on the front of someone's like bike.
My bike.
Yeah.
Nah, Ned and I are going to be sewed together like Master Blaster by some like sick fuck who takes over our neighborhood.
We'll be sewed back to back, so no one can push us over. We just keep like kind of leapfrogging each other.
I've done it. I've made a human push me pull you. And it'll just be us. What do you think will cause the apocalypse, Antoine? What do you think is going to be like the big eventual burnout? Do you think it's going to be COVID or something else?
Donald J. Trump.
You heard it here first, folks. I didn't say it, but Antoine sure as hell did. Thanks for taking a stand. We got you, Trump.
Finish him.
That was the time to use it.
That was the perfect time to use it.
Nah, you're
Yeah,
right.
I mean, yeah, I have no idea, you know, because I think I've watched all the movies, and so far, none of them track.
That's a very good point.
Have you watched Contagion yet?
No, I haven't.
Worth a gander.
But I did see 2012, and I stand by that.
2012 is a shit movie. It is so bad. Antoine, now that I'm thinking about it, what is your favorite post-apocalyptic movie?
Boy.
And do you?
I guess it's not a movie. It's just Last Man on Earth.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
I mean, and you know, not just for the fact that it's funny, but just because, you know, it's like, yeah, somebody has to fucking be around. They've got to eventually find each other. What would that look like?
And it's super realistic in how like dumb everyone's gonna be. Like, not everyone's like a fucking genius at building a water filtration system or farming or something like that. So it's funny to see everyone gather together and still deal with like their normal shit.
And not everybody's
Yeah.
sexy just because they've gone through the apocalypse. Will Forte's pretty schlubby in that one.
It's true.
And everyone just wants to fuck because like of course you would the apocalypse.
I mean, hell, just look at Twitter. Within like 2 days of everybody being stuck at home, everybody was so horny all the time. I can't tell you how many like Finstagrams have popped up that are just like, I'm horny now.
Which, by the way, if you can find the Effin Rager Finsta, get exclusive calendar pics.
Yeah, exclusive content from our OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Antoine,
Sounds like a challenge.
Do you think a post-apocalyptic movie is still post-apocalyptic if they save the day at the end, like say Day After Tomorrow or Geostorm?
Yeah, I mean, if the apocalypse doesn't happen,
Well, the movie's not post-apocalyptic if the apocalypse is happening in the movie. The apocalypse would have
that's
to have
apocalyptic.
already happened.
It's currently apocalyptic.
Has anyone seen Happy Feet? Because Alternative says that Happy Feet is her favorite disaster movie. Or favorite post-apocalyptic movie. And Invisia Debris clarifies that if you save the day, it's a disaster movie.
Worth noting that Happy Feet is directed by the director of Mad Max. He's only worked on 2 franchises. It's Happy Feet and Mad Max.
Yes.
Like,
No, that's not true. That's not true. He's also worked on Babe.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
he directed Babe, Pig in the City, which is absolutely phenomenal. I've said it before. I'll say it again. It is a incredible movie on the scale of like Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
George Miller, I think.
Yes, George Miller.
You know something wild? As much as like I've touted over the years, and I'm sure people will attest to this, that I love penguins, I've never seen either Happy Feet movie.
Oh, you should. I think there's 3 of them actually.
There are 3?
Yeah.
Fuck me.
There's a lot of feet.
I'm not as much of a fan of penguins as I thought I was.
If you're a fan of feet like Tarantino, you're gonna love this flick.
Oh no! I mean, no, not always.
I've got a question here from Emily. Is there no return from an apocalypse? And then somebody is clarifying that apocalypse is the complete final destruction of the world. I think it's biblical. Well, yeah, I guess now we're just splitting hairs. But I would say that the return from an apocalypse to post-apocalypse, maybe that's more, I already said in the chat, but maybe that's more like reconstruction. One of the cool things about Breath of the Wild, the latest Zelda game, is that it happens as soon as, like, the apocalypse happened, man. The big bad won. How do we move on from that? And that is what that game is about. And that's why I think it's so phenomenal. So I guess a post-apocalyptic movie, you're either living in it or recovering from it.
Yeah. Have you guys seen a movie called Doomsday? It's directed by the guy who did like The Descent and a few other like post-2000 shitty horror movies.
No.
It's a these people are in a part of England that's been walled off because there is a highly infectious disease, and they wall it off for about 20 years, and then they send somebody in there to go fetch someone. Typical like disaster kind of movie thing. But when they get in there, it's a post-apocalyptic world, and you have the old guard and new guard. You have the people who are born after the apocalypse, and they're all these like road warrior punk kind of those kind of movie people. But then they find the old guard had found a castle to just start living in, and they just like reverted completely back to like caste system. Like there is a king there, and it's the person they're looking for. It is a terrible movie. But it combines every post-apocalyptic movie. There's literally like a road chase at the end that's like in super nice cars. You got gladiator fights. You got punk fights. It's amazing.
It sounds insane.
Yeah.
I'd love to watch it.
Oh, dang. Somebody said James Medford. So I guess Apocalypse Now isn't post-apocalyptic because it's happening now.
Yeah, only the credits are post-apocalyptic. And Heart of Darkness, I guess. Actually, no, Heart of Darkness is pre-apocalyptic.
Yeah, it's just chaos.
Which I guess is every movie ever that's not apocalyptic or post-apocalyptic.
Dang, yeah.
In this pre-apocalypse romantic comedy.
Oh, and I guess it's like, since civilizations have come before us, is any movie, period, is even the Great Train Robbery a post-apocalyptic film and a post-Aztec world or a post-Sumerian world? A post-Rome world even? Where does the apocalypse end and begin? I don't know.
Oh, well, for the Mayans, it was 2012.
Yeah.
Not for us.
Well, hopefully people in the chat will settle this debate for me. Somebody said, Busy the Breeze says, this do feel like an argument in the Wikipedia Talk tab, though. What is Wikipedia Talk?
Wait, does Wikipedia have its own chat?
Huh?
Sound off in the Wikipedia chat.
Uh-oh, can of worms here.
We're the shirt.
Oh, and then someone said, Connor, Babe in the City.
Aw.
I appreciate that. Get at me. So what else? What else is going on? We kind of tore through all of our
Someone
post-apocalyptic
said,
shit.
"Apocalypse Now, this is music." Apocalypse Now, that's what I call music.
That's fucking awesome.
Get that Photoshop going.
Oh, wait. We're apparently getting dunked on for not knowing that Wikipedia has a talk. Bidya Debris said it's where the people who edit a Wikipedia page talk to each other about the merits of their edits. Alternative says it's where librarians to be go to argue with themselves. Nice.
Wow. Well, let me head over to the Wikipedia Effin Rager page, and we can check out who's been talking.
Do we have
about
one?
That. I'm sure we do. I mean, we're super pop. What the fuck?
Oh, we don't have one.
What?
Huh.
Okay.
This is on you, people in the chat. This is on you.
Yeah, all the people who know how to do that.
Yeah. Here, I'm putting it up right now, guys. This is what comes up if you search us.
We can't edit our own Wikipedia pages.
I'm sure people do it all the time.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We just got to have somebody else do it for us. So
The last selection that comes up when we search Effin Rager does say short, fast, loud. That's kind of you.
fuck off. Suicidal Tendencies. You like that band.
Yeah, the one song.
Wait, who's Effie Ranger? Click on that.
Effie Ranger. Oh, I closed it already.
Shit. I wanted to see what that was.
Okay, hey, actually, let's find out who Effie. Hey, speaking of which, guys, there's a show in Houston called The Effin Show. Have we sent this to you, Antoine?
No.
I've got it on my phone. I wonder if I can just pull this up. We actually have never
When did
looked
it
at that.
start?
Like a year ago or so?
A year ago?
Yeah.
I think so.
We got to send a cease and desist, baby.
We're looking this up. Oh, yeah. So The Effin Show, the photos that we've seen, it seems to be a show that primarily focused on the relaxing or abolishment of the prohibition of marijuana. And that's their whole thing. Which, as you know, canonically, Ned and I have never smoked weed. So that could not be
Right.
further from our brand.
I've never even seen this stuff.
They're actually tarnishing our brand with all this pot talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
They sound like good kids,
Wrong
though.
move. Oh, wait, that weren't supposed to cheer.
Yeah, they're cheering maybe that this guy's getting called out for once.
Hell yeah.
They're cheering the shit that I'm saying right now about how the Effin Show needs to back off and let us control the Effin brand in this town. Did you find anything on it?
I think I did. Oh, wait, no, that's not it. Shoot.
Do you,
I found this out yesterday. I can just plug my phone directly into this program.
The Sunday Sleep suggested that we wrestle them for the Effin title.
Ooh, I do like that. Guys, look, it's my phone.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
yeah, we
so-
also
so
figured
this-
out how to put Ned's phone on the screen. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah. So this is the poster. Antoine, you can't see it. I wonder, can we
Sure
share a
can.
screen with you? Man, that'd
No.
be cool. No, we should figure out how to do that one day.
We'll work on it. We'll have like Rahul or Billy on whenever we need to work out technical difficulties.
Someone who can deal with our bullshit.
Yeah, maybe. It'd be pretty fun.
But what are the odds another show in Houston is using the Effin brand? It's bonkers to me.
The Effin Show. I'm gonna look him up on Instagram.
Follow him from Effin
Maybe you guys
Rager.
should just combine forces and start an umbrella corporation.
Some sort of funbrella.
Funbrella. All right, here we go. The Effin Show. We go to their Instagram and it says pop, LSD, smoke weed, don't do drugs. There's no consistency here.
They're running in circles. Also, Effin birds is another thing that's been brought to our attention before. They're fine. I think they're around before us, but still.
Oh yeah, they're cool as
Piss
hell.
off.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just a choose your own adventure sort of campaign. You know? Like choose one or multiple of these or none of these.
Wait a second. Episode 3 was supposed to drop 3 days ago. So this is a pretty new show.
They're 3 days late, guys. We should find out if they're okay.
Let's see.
We should reach out to them. I wouldn't mind having them on the show if they don't mind changing their name.
Let's see here. We've got them saying Hillary Clinton fucks and eats little kids. So this might be
At the same time?
Yeah, this might
the
be
same
some
kid?
This might be some kind of Pizzagate kind of show. Dang.
Okay, so they're already like treading on more parts of our brand.
I mean, you know, I guess there's no promotion like cross promotion.
No, not at all. When we're on the show and someone starts swearing, we say keep it PG, meaning let's please keep the conversation to Pizzagate.
Oh, man. I'm not really qualified to talk on this stuff, but these guys might be problematic.
Okay, maybe let's stop talking about them on the show then.
Yeah. Sorry about that, everybody. Please don't go to @the Effin show.
Don't tell them where not to go.
Do not go to that username.
Here, I'll use our voice scrambler.
Don't go to the effing show.
Yeah. Somebody's saying these look like college kids. I would bet they are college kids based on the content they're posting. Somebody says we should criminalize the effing show. Hell yeah. Playboy Cardi Station. I agree with you. Someone said have an effing grudge match. What's a grudge match? Is that a wrestling thing?
I think that's a wrestling thing.
Antoine, did
It's
you
a
grow
wrestling
up?
thing.
It's a wrestling.
Did you grow up watching wrestling?
I did grow up watching wrestling.
Wow.
Do you think any of those moves would help you in a post-apocalyptic world?
Oh, I mean, for sure. Like, have you ever seen a Stone Cold Stunner? It's where, you know, he kicks you in the gut.
Wait,
and, you know, because of the kick to the gut, you always throw your whole neck and head forward. And then he turns around, because that's what you do when you're fighting someone, because you trust yourself so much.
Okay.
And then he reaches down underneath the scooped
Are you
lower
just trying to make us
head
give a reach around?
like this, you know, so Ned's head should be here,
I see.
crown facing, you know, this way.
Gotcha.
And then he just drops onto his own tailbone and spine, like compacting it hard, while also, I guess,
let's
essentially
try it
like
real quick.
chopping that guy's throat in the process.
All right, hang tight. I'm going to give Ned a Stone Cold Stunner. Oh, I just fucked him up, man. Whew. I don't know if you could have seen that, Antoine, but I totally just fucked Ned up and gave him
I mean, I can see you guys. I just can't see the effing registering. So
Oh,
I saw what you did. I saw you not do it.
What the fuck, man?
I've got to say, I'm a bit disappointed and a little confused why you would just lie to me like that.
Well, looks like we're about at our last
people
segment,
can-
Oh,
Antoine.
yeah, it's time for our final segment of the show. Why don't we go ahead and get that song going?
Here it comes. Shoot, it's so quiet.
Now it's very loud. I want a new plug. Tell us what's going on. Tell us all the stuff you're doing after I sing this song. All right, can we turn it down? Antoine, do you have anything to plug?
No. Well, I'm working on some stuff, you know, and there'd be things coming down the pipeline, but, you know, I figure I'll be on the show before that stuff is even, tangible to talk about.
Shit, I totally forgot to ask. What's it been like collaborating in quarantine? We're lucky
Here
that we
at the
live
end of the show.
Yeah.
What do you want to say? We can fade the music out if you want.
No, I mean, you know, it's been dope. Getting a chance to work with people. There's so much that I want to say, but there's not enough time.
You have 11 minutes.
11 minutes.
We can
Fuck.
go long if we need to.
I was hoping you were going to go short. No.
Dude, you and me both, dude.
No, it's dope. It's been really fun. It's been a little bit of, I guess, catharsis in the void that is time now.
Yeah.
So I've had an opportunity to just work creatively with people that I've never worked before and people that I don't really know. So it's been interesting getting to know the people that I've been working with online, which it all sounds very secretive and weird. But yeah, it's been fun.
Okay. That's great, man. I'm really happy to hear that you're doing stuff.
Yeah. I'm stoked to see what comes out of it.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Are there any social media channels that people can start following in case you have any announcements to make later?
Yeah. Look up Tiny Apples on Instagram.
Tiny Apples. All right.
Is that one word? Like at Tiny Apples?
I don't know.
I'll
right.
just search and look up Tiny Apples on Instagram.
Whatever you find, just follow it. Whether that be an orchard or whatever.
Playboy Cardi Station says, get on Twitter, Antoine.
No.
All right. You heard it here first. Ned, do you have anything to plug?
At Ned of the Dead on Instagram and Twitter and all that other bullshit. No.
All right. Follow Cryptocurrency. Also follow at Restoring Justice.
Yeah.
So you can see the organization that we were able to raise $134 for and to see the good work that they do for the people here in the city of Houston who cannot afford legal representation. Ned and I really got a hell of a thrill out of being able to raise money for a good cause. We're looking to do more of that stuff in the future. So keep an eye on our social media stuff at Effin Rager on Twitter, Instagram. Follow us on Facebook, Effin Rager, and see what kind of stuff that we're trying to do for the community around us. So,
and also, I would say if you like that design you saw earlier with the sticker raffle, the Dispirit on Instagram is where you can buy the shirt or the sticker with that design. Go check it out.
Yeah. All right, from me to you, thank you very much for watching the show. Hopefully we'll see you again next week. Antoine, thank you so much for coming onto the show, my friend.
Thank you, guys.
All right, well, hopefully we'll see you soon, and hopefully we'll see you next week. Bye, everyone.
Bye.